Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, Repentance, where today we are going to try out Tainted Bethany, a character who starts off with a book that when you use it, you will get an item effect temporarily floating around you until the flame gets destroyed. And that's just really neat. You can get soul hearts as health. The red hearts will function the same as the red hearts or the blue hearts for regular Bethany. So you can use them to charge up your item and such. And you can get some pretty interesting things going on with this character if you're particularly lucky. If you have the book give you just some really nice things, then you can get away with just about everything. It gives you items based on which item pool, like based on the item pool of the room you're currently in. So if you're in a devil deal, you can suddenly get a lot of devil deal items. If you're in an angel room, you can get a bunch of angel room items and stuff like that. So there is definitely some good stuff to be acquired. Power pill. Undefined, I don't mind so much. Don't think that can take you to the Imera room anymore, so I'm just going to use that immediately to get into the secret room instead. Should probably actually read the item description, but I'll get around to that one day. There is a couple of unfortunate items, like health up items that you get with the book don't actually give you a health up. So you just have an extra flame, but you don't actually get a positive effect from the item any other way. And then you have stuff like you can't pick an item, so occasionally you'll get stuff like Cursed Eye if you're unlucky, and that would be rather unfortunate. I'm pretty sure you can only get items that you've already unlocked, so at least there is some way to control it. But there are also some items that you probably don't want to get, like, well, Cursed Eye for instance, Curse of the Tower, stuff like that, which you'd like to avoid as much as possible. But as long as you just try to get keep these flames safe, you can usually get some decent stuff going on. Picking up the heart for now, rather than just letting the Dark Bum pick up everything, just because I'm a little concerned that I'm going to lose him. And let's take that as well so we can enter that library over there. Because I would like to get some progress towards my bookworm transformation. Perhaps there is a Book of Revelations, there is not, unfortunately. Secret room error, item rooms as well, so that's a pretty good deal. And you also get the bookworm transformation upon just picking up 2 more books because you start off with one of them. I think I'll take Book of Shadows, actually. Usually would probably go for Book of Belial, but I believe that when you have that shield of Book of Shadows, you do have effectively invulnerable flames. I'm gonna just test that out real quick by running into this boss for a while. And it does seem to work rather effectively and deal some starting damage to the fight without really having to worry about life, so that is rather nice. Now, to just deal with the rest of the boss, we can of course use the Book of Shadows as well to just get some shield effects with the extra red hearts that we have picked up so far. So this is going to give us a lot of protection, and that makes this a rather nice thing to have. We'll be trying to go for Mega Satan as per usual, because I just kind of like that particular route. And maybe I'll go for the chest as well, just because the Polaroid is very strong on any character that only has soul hearts for health after all. So that is going to be the plan. It means we're going to skip out on our first devil deal. So no real uses of our book for that particular room, which is kind of unfortunate, but simultaneously hopefully we can get some other good stuff out of there. This is a little bit awkward, but we're getting through. Managed to not quite steal that heart before the Dark Bum picked it up, so maybe I should at least try and give him a full more heart before accidentally losing him entirely, because I feel like that's probably going to happen sooner than later with rooms like that, unfortunately. That is Purity, which does have its uses, especially when it gives you an early damage at plus 3.7 damage. That's actually kind of unreal. I'll take it, but I didn't expect it to actually give you that much health. I'll take that too, because that's just good. Not a bad trinket at all if you can get some decent stuff out of that. And Infestation 2 is gonna spawn a bunch of spiders all over the place, so that is lovely. You also basically cannot lose your item room or devil deal, angel room or devil deal chances either with losing red hearts, simply because you only have soul hearts as well, so that's another extra layer of protection right there. Not the best red chest, definitely kind of regret using my bombs on that, especially since I currently have 0 bombs, and if we do run into an angel room, then I would like to be able to blow up the angel statue as well, so need to be a little bit more mindful of that, I suppose. Also tempted to do all of these big rooms just for the sake of trying to charge up my book item as well. But so far, things are looking alright. Really, it's mostly just a matter of trying to keep these flames alive, unless it's an item that you just don't particularly want, of course. And if you can do that, then you can get away with a lot of stuff. As you can see right here, I could just use the book to give myself complete protection in this fight, but it's not the most difficult thing to shoot Gemini for a while, especially with the amount of damage that we're dealing right now. Soul Heart, not bad. Speed up, also not bad. And range down, that's unfortunate. Range is a little bit of a rough stat for us right now, so hopefully we can get out of that nasty situation. I'm gonna use the book again, Sacrificial Dagger, not bad at all. And also tears can also destroy the flames as well, so you really do want to be careful of a lot of different things. There is also stuff like Mega Satan, which becomes particularly tricky because of the fact that he just shoots a lot of stuff, so it's very easy to accidentally lose out on your flames that way. So hopefully we can play this reasonably safe. We don't have a lot of coins or bombs. We have 1 bomb now. I'll actually go for the golden chest, even though it might not seem worthwhile. It actually was. Surprise. And I think that is all we are going to do. I don't mind trying to go for boss rush either. Especially with that Book of Shadows, I do feel like that might just help me out quite a lot there. But having cleared out all the rooms, we have nearly fully recharged that book again, so that is looking good. I do need to find a bomb on this floor. Otherwise we cannot destroy that angel statue, if we get it on this floor, of course. But it would be nice to try and get that. Tempted to go for the curse room just for the sake of trying to maybe get a red chest to teleport us to the angel room. But I might just use that as a last resort type of deal. Simply due to the fact that, well, we might just get an angel room anyway, and we can't actually lower our angel room chances anyway, so might as well see if we get it regularly first. Lodestone helping out quite a bit there, which I'm liking. I'm gonna pick up the hearts before the Dark Bomb can, though, because I do want to have as many charges for that Book of Shadows as possible at the end of the day. Explosions can also destroy your flames, so definitely be careful of that. And I think I got that in front of him, so that's good. Is that a Chaos card? I can't actually tell. It could be Arrow Walk as well, I think, which I'm not too interested in. But Chaos could be interesting if we're getting Hush as well. So definitely a little tempted at least. But we'll see what we see, I guess. There is an item room there. I am definitely tempted to go for it. Because I have a key and no real reason not to, so let's actually just go in there. That is another book. We already have the bookworm transformation though, so let's just leave that alone for now. I'm saving my book right now in case we do get that angel room, but I really need to find a bomb somewhere. There is a hermit card on the floor, so I can go into my shop without needing a key. That is a bomb. Alright, let's quickly go to our boss room and see if we can get something good. If we don't get an angel room, then at least we can either go for the cursed room or destroy that chest as well if we really want to get something. And I'm actually just going to use the Book of Shadows here to save myself some effort here. That is perfection, which, yeah, I don't hate, but it's not exactly something I want to bother with right now, I don't think. And let's see what's over here. Come on, teleport me into my angel room, please. No teleport, unfortunately. We did get a speed up though, so it's not too bad. Should have probably used the book in my curse room since there is some good stuff in there, but fair enough. Blood of the Martyr is at least a little bit of a damage up, so I don't mind that. Another good use of the book, I would say. And I have 4 coins, so I think I'm just gonna leave this place be. Could go for the super secret room, I guess. I guess I'll just quickly check that out, because I'm guessing it's over here. Yeah. Right next to the shop. 4 pills. Speed up tears down. That's not good. Speed up range down. Alright, let's stop messing around with that, because the down stats are getting significantly worse than the up stats, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna leave that be. I'm gonna risk this. That is damn good. Okay. Hopefully we can get some coins, but that is a chance of half a soul heart dropping every time we pick up a coin, and you can probably imagine how that ends up being rather good after a while. Our bomb count is a little bit on the low side, and I am very much concerned about it, but hopefully that's not going to be too big of a deal. I'm just going to use death here, even though there is a big room coming up. I don't mind getting rid of some enemies like that at all. Once again on the hunt for a singular bomb, because the amount of consumables we're getting is just on the kind of astronomically low side for this particular run, unfortunately. Yo, listen, can tell us where the secret rooms are, and also trapdoors and such. So that's kind of nice, I suppose, if we can keep that along, provided we find a way to actually get into a secret room, of course, which is an important factor of that. Because, simply put, we need bombs. Maybe we can get Stompy somewhere along the way and we don't need to worry about it anymore. But as it stands, it's just not looking good. I kind of wanted to move up to that wall over there because I know the secret room is there, but I kind of got stuck on a hole, unfortunately. So that is rather nasty. That was a bad explosion, which may have gotten rid of some of our items because I was in a bad place there for sure. But hard to tell. Hard to tell which flames got destroyed, if any. Doesn't really look like anything. That could be good. I forget how much health you actually spend on picking up one of those batteries. Parasite. I decided to use the book anyway because there is still a couple of rooms left to go anyway. So I figured I might as well. We have one bomb now, so that's at least something. God. That was a little awkward, but it worked out. Question mark card, that's not bad. Chariot, similarly not bad. I guess I'll take this. I guess that's not nothing. Dark Bum's still here, surprisingly enough. I would have expected that to be gone already, but yeah, fair enough. Alright, if we do this big room and then the boss room, then at least we can guarantee the use of our book in the angel room, provided it actually opens, of course. That's not what you want to see. Alright, 2 bombs, finally. Finally we have some wiggle room here, so that is quite nice. It means we can actually go into our shop and destroy a shopkeeper. Birthright is here, which does nothing. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna just buy another bomb here to actually enter my secret room as well. God, that's just horrendous. Well then. Let's move on. Yeah, it can be difficult to tell what part of your build you lose, unfortunately, with this character. But simultaneously, with Book of Shadows, I'm not too concerned about my life right now, and I can appreciate that. Range up is not bad at all. Book of Virtues is not bad either. It just gives us both a regular Bethany and Tainted Bethany vibe, so I'll take that. And let's use the book... Immaculate Conception and Miter. Used it a couple times, didn't really get incredible items, but not terrible either. And we got another, well, we got our first key piece, so in that regards, things are looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind trying to just get as many red hearts as possible at this stage, just so we have many uses of our thing there, our Book of Shadows. God, that was rough. Several golden keys. Judgment card? Could be good if I had a bomb. Just really, that's the one thing I need right now, and we are just not getting consumables. But perhaps we can find a way to increase our Devil Deal or Angel Room chances by blowing up that beggar, so that would be nice. But once again, we are on the hunt for even a singular bomb, because it's just not in the cards today, unfortunately. If we can just get a troll bomb to drop, we can at least use that to blow up the beggar as well, but it requires a little bit of, unfortunately, quick coordination, which I never really like, but hopefully it's going to work out. Should probably use this Book of Shadows a bit more than I currently am, but oh well. This is a bit awkward, but I don't think they can destroy my flame, so I'm not too bothered about the whole thing. Might as well enter my shop since we have a golden key anyway, and I'm feeling confident that we are about ready for a greed fight somewhere along the line, so that's unfortunate. But at least there is a shopkeeper with coins for eyes, and there is a bomb for sale. So if we can find any coins either, really just any consumables, then that could be good. That's another item gone, unfortunately. Not sure which one. Don't think I lost anything too good, so that's good at least. That's a pretty significant range up, so I don't mind that. And also I should really be using this book more just for the sake of getting flames around me as well, which would protect my actual item flames, so should probably be at least trying to go for that. But having said that, I've already cleared so many rooms at this stage that I'd rather have the Book of Shadows available for the boss room. Let's take that. Soul heart. Ah, that's just a red heart with this character, unfortunately, because we are never gonna run out of red hearts, or have full red hearts rather, unfortunately. Or at least it's very unlikely we're going to reach that stage. It's kind of unreal to me how many rooms we've had and how little bombs we've had, because I have not blown up that much. But for some reason, my bomb count is finally 1 after clearing almost the entire floor. And that's just no good. High Priestess. Retrovision. Because I'd really, really like to blow up both this beggar and the... that one might work, actually. But it does... God, that was such a mess. That was so unnecessary. Fortunately, there is bombs in this room. Which I didn't really notice in time there, but God, that was definitely not necessary. I ended up losing a pretty significant amount of damage there from that as well. Once again, having some good fun with retrovision as well, which is always a good time. Definitely my favorite items when asked. Never asked. Soy milk, right? I see. I'm not sure if that's a problem, because we are shooting a lot of tears. So this could be interesting. I'm curious to see how this is going to play out for sure. I'm going to just keep that, I think. Although, actually, I'll take this just for the fact that we're not getting keys either. So I don't actually hate that. 2 of Hearts or High Priestesses work? Oh my god, that's really good. I was not aware that that would actually work out, but fair enough. Don't mind that. Let's just use the Book of Shadows to speed this up a little bit. Unfortunately, I used it at a pretty horrendous time there. But it ended up working out. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is better, but it certainly is something. We are going to have a full key available here, so that's nice. Guardian Angel. Trying to keep myself somewhat safe here. But yeah, we are shooting a lot of tears. It's not exactly dealing damage or anything, but there's a lot of tears. I just use Halo, Miter. We did lose the Dark Bum somewhere along the line, which isn't immediately terrible. Let's just use it many times. Alright, so this is going to make a big mess, but let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can make it to boss rush in time with what we currently have, because I definitely wouldn't mind. Also, even though we would probably not have many red hearts available for the actual boss rush, I do feel somewhat confident with that Book of Shadows, just because it recharges so frequently as well, so that is quite nice. We no longer have to worry about bombs as much, because we have destroyed all the angel statues we need to blow up. Of course, probably shouldn't just try and lose my things like that, though. That is a bunch of shopkeepers, which I would not mind try and blow up. But we would need to get another bomb. This doesn't really matter too much at this stage. It's just gonna make me shoot even more ridiculous amounts of tears, I suppose. So that might end up being good as long as we have soy milk. That's not gonna be guaranteed to be the entire run, but it is, for now, it's very good. Last time I skipped over 2020 because I was a little bit hesitant with the amount of damage down that it does, but as it stands right now, I don't think it's a terrible idea. Can't really afford any of that. I'll take the bomb, I guess, because I wouldn't mind destroying all those shopkeepers, like I said before. I'll also take the red heart, because that could be pretty good. Do need to start running along now, but Oh, we still got 2.5 minutes to actually clear the rest of this floor, so we should hopefully be okay. Surprisingly low amount of coins for that, but fair enough, I guess. That is a large amount of flies. Alright, let's keep this moving along. We did get a bomb back there, so that's kind of nice, I suppose. Let's just keep running along. Try not to accidentally lose out on my many flames. I would like to keep those as much as I can. And if we can kind of keep the speed up, then we should probably be okay. Mostly just use the book there because those enemies are just a little bit tedious to deal with at times. Similarly for these actually, although I can just step on him because he got shrunk, I suppose. Over here, I'm gonna use it again because it is a big room and it's mostly going to charge my item anyway. And also those masked bastards are no fun to deal with, so that's a nice thing to get out of the way. 2 black sacks or 2 bone hearts. I guess I'll take that. Shot speed up, health down. Little bit annoying, but not the worst. Hopefully didn't forget anything. Yeah, we're dealing decent damage to Mom's foot here, so that's good. God, that's so many things lost, I think. I need to stop. I need to stop doing that right now. Devil Deal. Scythes. Oh, I can't really say no to that, unfortunately. We already have the full thing anyway. I'll take the Bird's Eye as well, because that is going to be a pretty decent amount of things there. I will actually just use the Book of Shadows against that, because I'm a little concerned. I guess the Book of Shadows will maybe last for like the rest of this wave as well, so it probably is worthwhile to use it as much as I can, really. This is not the most difficult wave anyway, so that is looking good. It's a very loud build at this stage. Starting to realize just how much noise this build is making, but we'll get through it. That's a lot of soul hearts. What happened there? I'm just gonna tank this boss right here. The weird circle of tears around us right now from that one Angel Room item is really helping out quite a bit as well. We got Cursed Eye, but it's seemingly not doing anything, so that's nice. Hopefully that's going to continue to be the way. I kind of want to try and see if we can get rid of Cursed Eye by just pushing that flame inside the bosses from time to time, but it's going to be tricky to not accidentally lose things that I do want to keep at the end of the day. Didn't expect to get Cursed Eye here of all places, but I guess it's just as possible as anywhere else, I suppose. Can't get rid of Cursed Eye while this is happening, though. The Book of Shadows is very capable of keeping those flames alive. So, fair enough on that front, I suppose. But I mostly just want to get rid of Cursed Eye for when we inevitably lose out on Soy Milk, because that's, I think, when Cursed Eye is just going to become regular Cursed Eye again, and I don't want to deal with that. I do not want to deal with that at all. I have some kind of shield going, but I'm not sure which, but then it suddenly just disappeared, so maybe it was just a weird visual effect. Oh, it was Polaroid, I guess, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just going to use the book again. And also this book. Deadeye. That could be really, really good. That could be really, really good. I mean, it's going to make my damage fly all over the place, I suppose, but it might get really high on occasions, and I do kind of appreciate that. Well, really high for Soy Milk's sake, I suppose. For a Soy Milk build, it is reasonable damage. Just gonna use this here because I don't like anything that moves as quickly as that. Look at how much damage we're dealing right now. Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Book of Shadows is pretty damn good, as it turns out. Which is no real surprise, I suppose, with how the character works, but expect it to be quite this powerful. Alright, D1. I'll just use that once and then move on with the Book of Shadows. 20 red hearts. Full heart container there. And let's move on. If we can have this many red hearts for the Hush fight, then I'm going to be pretty damn happy, because I can just spam the book over and over, and that would make me a happy one. At least we're going at a reasonable speed as well, so in terms of that, I don't really need to be too concerned either. Now, we'll just keep using this as much as I can to see if we can get some more good stuff as well. Pin? Yeah. Red heart, need to pick that up. It is kind of worth remembering to pick up genuinely every single consumable as this character, which is not often the case with most other characters. Usually is like you can't pick up red hearts, or you can't pick up soul hearts, or some other kind of thing that you don't need to worry about. But this character really does benefit from just about everything. So it is worth to actually go for that. The battery is tempting. It is genuinely... Oh god, pin. I am very concerned about losing soy milk though. That is going to ruin my day, I think, and I'm not looking forward to it. Because soy milk is a pretty damn important part of my life right now. I was worried about my key situation, but I just remembered that I have the lockpick, so I don't actually need to be too concerned because I can open all the gold chests for free. Let's just re-enter that room so all the creep is gone. And take that. I should have probably kept that, thinking about it. Matriarch, yeah, definitely just gonna use Book of Shadows and run into that for a while. Don't want to deal with that. So many soul hearts. Might be the miter that's causing that, actually. Also, I took a devil deal, right? Yeah, I took size, but I'm still getting angel rooms. That's interesting. I don't... Is that a Tainted Bethany thing? I'm actually not fully aware. I mean, I'll take it, I suppose. But yeah, I was not aware that that would happen, so yeah, fair enough. 48-hour energy, are you serious? Jacob's ladder. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna leave it at that, I think. Range down, shot speed up. I'll get shot speed up as well. Oh my goodness. Alright, if we can just keep these flames alive, then we are golden. Because this is going to hurt everything a lot. Oh my god, because we have Cursed Eye, I think the Mimic isn't shooting us. Even though we're clearly not really charging our attacks at all, but... Cursed Eye with Soy Milk just works a little bit weird, that it's still technically charging, but it just insta-shoots, I think. Everything at once. I'm just gonna use this because I don't trust this room. Use the Book of Shadows and then move on. Occasionally, I will just have to do that because I'm a little scared of some places. God, our damage is through the roof right now, though. Don't mind this. Don't like this room either, so we're just going to use Book of Shadows again. 37 red hearts. I should probably just be using it as much as I can at this stage. Don't love this. I'm actually just going to Book of Shadows through this room as well because that room terrifies me. Similarly for this, actually, I don't love this room at all because I don't have much movement. If I had flight, I'd be less scared of some of these places, but as it stands, it's just a bit rough on occasion on rooms where I just have to do movement well. But I think we're okay here. Just trying to shoot roughly in the direction of enemies at this stage. And hopefully I'm hitting something. There we go. There is a super secret room there, which I should be grabbing in a second. This is a little bit of an unfortunate use of the Book of Shadows, but ended up being okay. Hush is open. Let's just go through this real quick. Did we get blood bombs? When did we get that? I have no memory of this. That's unfortunate. Wouldn't have been too bad to blow that up before the fight, I suppose. Health down pill, tempting. But let's just leave that alone. 35 red hearts and Book of Shadows for the next fight is gonna be silly. And I, for one, appreciate that because it is nice to get Hush out of the way with every character in this video game. Free chest, free chest, free chest, free chests. I'll get the luck up on the way back, I guess. Let's just use this. Nancy bombs, that could be fun. Could it be fun? It would probably just be more harmful than good, but you know, I like a good time. Oof. Both not great, but I guess I'll take Backstabber. That's fine, I suppose. Chaos is fun. I just don't know how much it's actually realistically going to do at the end of the day. So I think I'll just go for the battery pack instead. Charge up everything there. It is kind of fun though. Let's just crawl down here for a second. Hopefully this is not some sort of weird soft lock into Hush floor trapdoor situation or something like that. I wouldn't be overly surprised, but things are looking okay. Surprised that I didn't charge my book with that thing. Voodoo Head. I accidentally was still in the shop, so I got a shop room item there, but fair enough. Let's go do the Hush fight the way that it was very much intended when they designed this fight, which is by standing here with the Book of Shadows and using it 100 times in a row. It's not like super fast, but it's definitely fast enough, I would say. It's difficult to tell when the book runs out though, because I don't think it's actually like blinking anymore, which is not helpful. I'm not gonna lie. I kinda wish it still was, but that's the way it is. Every now and then I'm just gonna take a step back. I think it lasts like 10 seconds or something like that. So I can just count it down with the timer at the top of the screen. God, my frame rate is getting real bad. That's okay though. Deadeye, weirdly enough, I'm missing on occasion, which is weird since I'm just shooting forward, but fair enough, I suppose. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and shoot from a distance until he uses Tears attacks, and then I'm just gonna go back to using Book of Shadows for a while. Because, quite frankly, this boss scares me. He can very easily just destroy Soy Milk or something like that, and then my day is ruined. Although, do I have Shielding Tears? I might actually have Shielding Tears, huh? Did I actually pick that up, or is that just a thing that I currently have? Because something is making Tears go away, and I appreciate it. Soul of Bethany is in the basement. I don't recall what that does, but it's probably not bad. Oh, we didn't even take damage. Mother Transformation, sure. I mean, I guess it's not overly surprising that we didn't take damage because we were just standing there with shields forever, but still, it is a nice little touch that we didn't actually take any damage. Hopefully we get a Delirium Portal and Mega Satan again, but I feel like we have gotten a lot of those and I don't know how lucky I am feeling today. But I will say that Book of Shadows has given me a bit of a feeling of luck, I suppose, about this run. It's always a little worrying when starting off a character like this because I just haven't done that much as Tainted Bethany myself, like outside of multiplayer, I guess. And even that, I haven't really tried the character out that much. But I've never really had a bad experience, at least not a non-entertaining one. But the only downside is that I somehow keep getting Cursed Eye, and I would like to not get Cursed Eye anymore because even though we have been having a lot of fun with Soy Milk and all that, I am definitely still concerned about it. Simply because we could lose Soy Milk and suddenly we could just teleport away. That's the main thing that I would be concerned about when fighting someone like Delirium as well. That suddenly we just teleport away and then we just have to restart the entire fight, and that is just not what you want to deal with. So hopefully we can get away from doing that. I have had it happen with Mega Satan once with this character, and it was unfortunate. Still ended up winning, I think, at the end of that, but it just sucks when it happens. So hopefully we can avoid that as much as possible. Ah, jeez. Apparently I have a Holy Mantle of some kind, so that's nice. Oh, I even have the item. God, it is kind of overwhelming at times when playing this character, though, because it can be easy to just lose like sight about what you've actually done in the actual run, because you just get so many things. Rotten Tomato, of course. Not a bad item at all. Very good. There is a secret room there. My Yo Listen is still alive somehow. So let's actually follow that little fairy's advice and actually blow up this wall. Also, it's been a while since I've had a build where my frame rate actually just goes down the window. That is fairly rare, I would say. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna do this. Oh my goodness. Isaac's nearly dead already. The fight hasn't been going for 10 seconds. Very nice. Very good. Very good indeed. Only the chest and Mega Satan remain, and maybe Delirium if we're feeling particularly lucky. Triple shot is tempting though. Don't know if that's gonna work out, but hopefully it is. Let's take this as well. Might as well just take everything here, I suppose. And let's get going. This is awkward. But at least it's just a bunch of enemies, so that is kind of nice. Never actually used that one card that I had there, the High Priestess, so whoops. Doop. Ipecac! Oh no! Oh jeez. That's interesting. I'm not sure how I'm gonna play this. I've made mistakes. Let's just turn you into money. Because I'm not sure how safely I can do this. We'll see, I guess, but this is a concern. At least the Polaroid is protecting me at times as well when I do take damage, so that's good. But I am a little bit concerned right now. Ooh. Because it is a lot of explosions that I can't realistically avoid with... it just blows up the entire room. Oh no. I'm just gonna sit over here for a minute and hope that this will get the job done. Oh god. This is rough. Just throw some bombs in that direction. Oh jeez. I mean, I could probably just shield through everything at this stage, and I'll definitely shield through that because that is just rough. But, also, I forgot to pick up a chest over here. Teleport 2.0, not that interested in that. I'll take the heart, though. Oh, boy. Alright, onwards we go. 2 Ragmen. Not the worst thing in the world. Really just trying to not shoot too much right now because of my situation. I guess the blood bomb is probably just Nancy bombs, isn't it? That is a more likely explanation of what's happening there. I'm not even shooting anymore. Oh no, we lost soy milk, I think. No, it just stopped for a minute. That's odd. Huh. I don't know what happened there, but fair enough, I guess. Let's just use the book over here. Since it's gonna mostly recharge anyway. Where did you go? There we go. A blue map would have been nice, I suppose. Just to get through this a little bit quicker. Or a compass, I guess. As regular people would use to navigate maps. Rather than just hoping that super secret room is near the boss room. But still, I wouldn't mind a blue map either. Monster's Lung. Okay, we are getting in the danger zone here in terms of cursed eye shenaniganry, I think, with how many items we're getting that require charges, but no. Hopefully that's fine. Just gonna use the book here for fun, though. God, it's so much. Oh, jeez. I think we might, yeah, I picked up Loki's horn. Why did I do that? That was a mistake for sure. Because now I'm just shooting in random directions all the time, and that does not help my safety. Not sure if I want to have a delirium portal with this build. It might be a little bit much, but simultaneously I think it would be funny, and that is important. I kind of went into this room by accident. I genuinely did not intend to go into this room. I was trying to just go directly for Mega Satan. Kamikaze is fun. Especially with the Book of Things, but oh well. Let's see what we got. I mean, I'm feeling fairly confident we'll win this fight at least because we have 10 more uses of the Book of Shadows, but it's just a little bit much, isn't it? It's just a little bit much. That went my Holy Mantle. God, it has taken a minute for these things to get destroyed as well. I should probably use the Book of Shadows here just for the sake of death right there, because he can be a problem. Plus I can just get rid of the second phase like this as well. Yeah, I should probably just be using the book more often. Especially once, God, the entire room is green. Once these guys appear, I kind of do like being able to just run into them as well, because it's a lot of creep. I don't have flight right now, so that's a worry. Quickly try and get to that third phase with the angels. Don't really think I need it here. I have to assume that Cursed Eye is currently not happening too much. Ooh, we lost Ipecac somehow. Probably because of all the death and explosion. But that is good. Because that was a bit much. It was a bit of a danger zone. I'm surprised we managed to get rid of just Ipecac, but I'll take it. Because now we actually have something usable. Our damage is 1.5, but our fun levels is 1,000,000, and that is really all you need. I'm just going to use the Book of Shadows as much as possible to retain this build as much as I can. Maybe use it one more time after this one runs out. But I will say that this is a pretty good combination of things to get on this character as it turns out. That should be enough, right? Maybe just stand back over here. Probably could have just used Shield of Tears, honestly, to destroy most of that. Ah, that's unfortunate. I wouldn't actually have minded the Delirium Portal at that stage now that we got rid of Ipecac, but we did unlock the Confessional for winning against Mega Satan with Tainted Bethany. It's apparently an achievement I didn't even have yet, so fair enough, I suppose. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good character. Getting Book of Shadows is so strong on a character like this. It just makes you invulnerable, and the flames work. It works really well on Bethany as well, with her regular flames. You can just destroy just about everything with it. So the fact that we got, well, the book as well to make Bethany's regular Bethany's flames, and also all these items and all that good stuff. It was just nice. It was a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we'll do another run as another character, and I hope to see y'all there. Bye bye.